stream. Welcome, my friend. What are we doing?
What's up, buddy? Good.
We bring our sniper, Sheldon.
What's up?
Sniper.
What's up?
Sniper, how are you?
What's up? I'm doing well, and you? What's up, guys? What's up, buddy?
Sniper, how are you, brother?
What's up, buddy? I'm good, and you? Sorry. What's up, guys? What's up?
Hey, Sniper, how are you?
What's up, buddy? I'm good. I'm very happy today.
Let's start changing lives with our man, the Sniper.
What's up, guys? What's up, guys?
What's up? Oh, wait, the one, the only, the Sniper. Sniper, how are you?
What's up, buddy? I'm good.
Sheldino.
What's up, buddy?
Sheldino.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, buddy?
What's up, everybody?
What's
What's
up?
up, buddy? What's up?
What's up? What's up? How are you, my man?
What's up? I'm good, buddy. I'm good.
Sheldon, are you bullish, bro?
I'm bullish. I got the higher high. I'm bullish.
Are you buying?
Yep, and I got a plan for what's to come. We do know yesterday. I hope you guys enjoyed. I think me and you really enjoyed the show yesterday. Speaking of the different scenarios, that death cross and what's to come, and sort of understanding, well, what are these whales trying to plan? What is their game plan? And I'm excited to react to that. I'm excited. I actually want to be playing on that news. And exactly there, the whales are stealing our coins, and I want to be with the whales on this next move. And I'm quite excited to see the roadmap and how things are sort of looking in the market.
I would caution you against waiting for that death cross bounce, because I think that if the news gets out in the market that this death cross is priced in, then it's not going to happen the way we expect it to happen. Also, another thing, which a good friend of ours told me this morning, he said, there is one case where the death cross actually works the other way, and it actually takes it up. And that is when the price is on the uptrend and the death cross is on the downtrend. It's called a lagging death cross. And then that's usually, when that usually happens, the price actually goes up. You may want to, I don't know if you can, but you may want to go look at your charts. Look at your charts. Go back to the last time there was a death cross, and then we'll get there. While you're looking for that chart, while you're looking for the last time there was a death cross chart, what I'm going to do is just go through the basics. Guys, welcome to our channel. I'm Crypto Man Run. This is Sheldon, my sniper. They call him the sniper because, I mean, it's obvious. There's not a single man in crypto that can take a shot like this. So, Sniper taking his shot at Polkadot last week. And since he did that, Polkadot's up 25%. So, if you're new to our channel, welcome. I'm Crypto Man Run. That's Sheldon the Sniper. We're here every day, 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. We bring you crypto love, crypto wisdom, fundamentals, and technicals. And together we are building the most profitable community in the whole wide world. There are 1,000,001 reasons for you to join our channel. The first reason to join our channel is because we're actually quite nice guys. That's just a great reason for you to join our channel. We're great people. We have good hearts.
We're here every day. We fight with you guys every day.
The second reason to join our channel is because we're a family. And this is a family. And we meet every day at 6 a.m. and we meet every day at 10 a.m. And what you'll see is that the whole community just gathers around in the chat, and it's the same people all the time, because we're a family and we're growing the family. So if you're here, welcome to our family. You're part of our family. The third reason to join us is because we make the best calls. And the fourth reason to join us is because
What's up? There's everyone.
So that's Sniper School. Sheldon and I did Sniper School yesterday. And I mean, go look at my Twitter at Crypto Man Run, or Sheldon's Twitter at Sheldon_Sniper. And you'll see how much fun we had yesterday. I think at yesterday's Sniper School, there was one lesson that really got me. And that was what we spoke about, not letting your last trade affect your next trade. And it's not only like a negative trade. Like everyone thinks, okay, if you failed in your last trade, don't let that failure influence your next trade. That kind of makes sense. But the biggest thing is actually when you succeed in your last trade, and then you let the success of your last trade influence your next trade. And then you start getting arrogant and you put more money down and you think you know what you're doing, and then you get liquidated. And so That was my biggest takeout from Sniper School yesterday. What do you think, Sheldon?
I agree 100%, buddy. We need to, at the end of the day, your last trade is going to create emotion, either happy or sad, and you need to erase that now. Focus on the next one, and obviously the next move. Erase the emotion. Very important.
All right, let's go through the last time that we crossed the death cross. Let's have a look at what happened there.
Cool, buddy. So I think the big thing to understand is with moving averages, and why I use it, but I don't really use it because it is a very delayed indicator. And what I do mean by that, the last time we had the death cross was after the March drop. It wasn't before, it was after the March drop. So, okay. and since we had that cross, we only just grew. We didn't actually go, we had a small reaction.
Zoom in. I want to show you what this is. This is a bogus death cross. Okay, so let me show you what it means. You see the death cross.
So I'm going to go over here. There's the death cross there, guys.
Yes. Okay.
You see it there? Yeah.
Can you hear me? Because I feel like I'm kind of stuck.
You're a little bit stuck, but we can hear you, buddy. At least we got the chart here, so keep going.
Okay, so you see the death cross. The death cross happened, and then the death cross actually happened when the price was on an uptick. Because the price was on an uptick and the death cross happened, it's a fake death cross. And then basically the price continues to go up.
Yeah, you can see we had a tiny reaction. We had a small reaction to the death cross, but that was it. It was already after the big event. And that's the thing people need to understand about the moving averages. It's showing you what's happened from the past. It's not showing you what's happening right now.
That's the hype. That's the hype or the negativity around the death cross. So if you look at that death cross, as soon as death cross happens, there's one little small red candle. You see that?
Yeah. Yeah, it's this little pullback over here.
That is the response to the death cross on Twitter. That's what the whales are waiting for. That's what the whales are waiting for their shorts. Now, notice that the price is going up when the death cross happens. Go again. Now zoom into where we are today. Now take me to today.
Let's go all the way up. There we go. So you see how it's the same. Look how the event happened first.
Exactly. That is the most important part of this death cross. This is going to be a bogus death cross. There's going to be a bogus death cross. There's going to be a small red candle from the hype that happens on Twitter, and then it's game over. And then the price continues to run up.
Does this not remind you quite a little bit of the March drop? Does it not remind you quite a...
Do me a favor. Call these two charts one on top of the other. Let's look at the two charts one on top of the other. Let's look at March and now.
Okay, cool. Give me 2 seconds to get that.
Daniel says it's the golden death cross.
Golden death cross. Yeah.
Hey, Mary, quite contrary. How does your Bitcoin grow? With Sniper School, of course. Run and Sheldon, I'm your next student. Sarah, you are our next student. Get us on Twitter. Get me on my Twitter account at CryptoManRan, and you are our next student. Sarah Bayside is our next student for Monday's Sniper School.
Awesome. Okay, so let's get this zoomed up here so we can see currently where we're sitting with these two dumps. So have a look at this, Ran. So if I match them together there, look at the first dump, pull up, second dump. Look how we then played in this range for a little while, playing in the range a little while. And this was when if I can maybe load it here quick, let's see if I can get one added to show you where the death cross happened. And it's quite interesting to see how they played out. And that's why the whole stigma of these moving averages, yeah, it's great, but it's delayed, guys. It's very far behind. It's taking your previous data. And that's where the problem comes in with matching it with today's data, is it's not the same. It's showing you basically, what does Rudo say? Basically, looking at your trade in the rear view mirror. You're looking at something that's happened in the past. So we have the 50, and let's get the 200 over there. Bang. There we go. So where we're sitting now, just after the dump. Look how matching that is, Ran. This is where I literally see it. Look at that. It's literally running in the same place. It's actually crazy.
Now measure the percentage up from the time the death cross happened to the peak.
To where we are now?
No, to the peak of that cycle.
Okay, cool. So it may look a little bit smaller, but I'm taking it from there to the peak. Was 70% up on Bitcoin.
Peak up with exactly 70% up. So
that's just back to the square level. Obviously, after that, we exploded.
don't fall for the hype and the bullshit, because this is a fake death cross, because the price is on the uptrend. Here are the two charts. In fact, hold on. I actually want to
Look at that. That's ridiculous. That's literally.
I want to take a photo of this. Craig's our new producer while Fred's away. Craig, remove the comment, because I actually want to post this fake death cross right now off our show. Okay, there we go. I will do it like that. Okay. Hold on. I want to remove the comments. Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Cool.
So you now know what a fake death cross looks like. That's what a fake death cross looks like. All right, Sheldon, before we get into the show today, I want to check how many likes we've got. Okay, there are 11,300 people watching, and there's 3,500 likes. What do you say about that?
Well, buddy, what I did say on Twitter this morning, that I want to be giving another, we got to give some sessions away for Monday. So if we can get to 10,000 likes, we'll give 3 sessions away for Monday. I think we got to beef it up.
I think we should
Come on, guys.
I think we should just stop broadcasting. Come on, guys, smash those likes. We'll be back when we've got 10,000 likes. We'll be back.
We got it, man. We're here every single day, guys. Show the love. We are here. Yes, we're 10 minutes late sometimes, but we are here every damn day.
Nice, man.
Okay, well, that's exciting, right? It's exciting to see we're on that sort of page. Now, the only thing we do have to be realistic about, and this is where I have two concepts of how I see this playing out now in the next day, is there is a small reaction that happens when this sort of little cross happens. It's not a big reaction. The big reaction's already happened. We can see that very clear between the two charts. But we do have a small reaction. And that is my trigger for getting in on some good longs, especially longer term holds. I'm actually filling up a lot, quite a bit on my longer term holds, my huddle portfolios on some good coins, because I went through them this morning again. And, you know, to catch these coins 60% off their all-time highs and to catch them at really good specials, you know, holding them for 6 months, year to a year to these sort of points. With the news that we have, like you said yesterday, you know, the president, the whole El Salvador thing that's happening, it's just going to ripple effect. And you know what, in my opinion, large time frame, I don't think we can be more bullish for Bitcoin and the actual crypto market. So I'm getting ready.
Do you know Paul Tudor Jones? Paul Tudor Jones is, I would say, one of the wealthiest and most influential investors in the world. He said yesterday, he went on live TV yesterday. Now, this is someone who's not always been a Bitcoin fan, but he saw the inflation numbers, the same inflation numbers that I said, and this is what he had to say yesterday. You got to hear this. Let's see if we can get on.
Brain said, you know what? I'm getting into crypto for the first time.
Again, I thought things were crazy then. I think they're crazy now. Bitcoin, listen, I like Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin is math, and math has been around for thousands of years. And 2 + 2 is going to equal 4, and it will for the next 2,000 years. So I like the idea of investing in something that's reliable, consistent, honest, and 100% certain. So Bitcoin has appealed to me because it's a way for me to invest uncertainty. Where again, I look at the difference between the Fed of 2013, the Fed of 2021. I'm going, how can this, do I want to have faith necessarily? I look at the difference between Trump and Biden. Do I want to have faith in that same reliability and consistency of human nature and the linear nature of human nature, which we know is anything but that?
You like Bitcoin at these prices?
Listen,
You got in at about 10,000?
I like Bitcoin as a portfolio diversifier. Everyone always asks me, what should I do with my portfolio? My employees say, I say, okay, listen, the only thing that I know for certain is I want to have 5% in gold, 5% in Bitcoin, 5% in cash, 5% in commodities at this point in time. I don't know what I want to do with the other 80%. I want to wait and see what the Fed's going to do, because what they do will have a big impact.
What he's saying is that 5% of his portfolio is going to be in Bitcoin, or is in Bitcoin. 5% of his portfolio is in all the other commodities combined. And what he's saying is that the only sure things in his portfolio are Bitcoin, gold, and commodities. And the rest, he says, I'm going to wait to see what the Fed's going to do. Okay, this is what you're dealing with here. This is what you're dealing with here.
Oh, look how Bitcoin's one of them. It's huge. It's big that it's actually one of them. Even not sure where things are actually going to go through the whole money system in the next year. It's crazy to see that he's in one of them. Well, Bitcoin's one of them, and then that's a big thing. I'm very bullish long term, Ran. I'm so bullish, and I know you are too. Long term, I'm very. We were just scoping out this key area, and what I quickly want to do here now with Bitcoin. So, we wanted to see that final high, wanted to see progression in the price, and that was cool. Now, I was getting to the point now where I wanted to get strongly in on the retest. And we can see since yesterday's call, we ended up getting to 41,000. Now we've definitely smashed the high. And we're starting to have the time frames, a little bit medium-term time frames are starting to now show us that we're having a bit of the pullback. Now, look at this now. This is just not stopping. I would love to see your thoughts on this. These shorts are not stopping, Ran. It is just going and going and going, and it's literally exploding. Like, if I jump here to the monthly, you'll be quite shocked to see this candle. I don't think we've ever seen such a big candle on the monthly on these shorts.
Listen. What's going to happen here is they're going to get beaten at their own game. I said it yesterday. We're going to beat them at their own game. There's going to be a small dip when that death cross happens, if the death cross happens. And I think it will happen. I think it's kind of almost inevitable. And then there's going to be so much buying. These guys are going to have to cover their shorts, and they are going to see their asses.
Now, does the dip happen before the cross, or does it happen after the cross? Because there is a possibility that the cross doesn't happen. And we saw that it can be a fake cross.
The numbers are too close. For the cross not to happen, Bitcoin has to close about 43 or 44,000 every single day. I don't think that's.
But now think of this. Now, if the price starts to fall now and it starts to come down, I'm not talking a lot. I'm talking bring it down to 38, 37. Those shorts are going to increase even more, which means you're filling this bag huge. Then they send the price up. What will hurt the market?
I don't know. I think if the price comes down, they'll start closing their shorts in a profit. So I think the guys that are short,
but by doing that, what does it do? It's going to accelerate the price up.
Exactly. No. There's definitely going to be a short squeeze here, unless there's a lot of panic created around the short, the golden cross. Again, I'm saying to you guys, hold on. I want to look you guys in the eye, and I want to say to you guys the following: there is going to be FUD, bad news in the press that seems like crypto is going to end in the next 4 to 5 days. Do not fall for that shit. Okay, it's the whales trying to manipulate the price. This is how it works. They go to a media station, they find a junior writer, they pay the junior writer $5,000, and they say, write this article. And the guy writes the article, and it goes to Forbes, and it goes to CNBC. And then they phone every single one of the other news outlets, and they say, did you see the story on Forbes and CNBC? Are you not covering it? Do you not want our comment? That's what's going to happen. Okay, it's going to happen in the next 3 to 4 days. Don't fall for that shit. Don't fall for that shit. It's the whales. It's the whales trying to take your coins.
Okay, how crazy it ran to not know this stuff, how blind you actually are to what's happening out there. It's so important to be educated and to just to be understanding of what's happening out there. Because imagine a person that doesn't know anything. They're going to get eaten by the FUD. They're going to get eaten by all these things. It's quite scary to know that the knowledge in this is huge. So, guys, end of the day, what I'm still waiting for is that 37 to the $38,500 mark for my buy-ins for Bitcoin. There's still my zone there. There's my retest zones. And I know that by putting that support in and that play, I know where my risks are. I know that any levels we do drop, then we know it's starting to accelerate. And that's when we'll look at the next opportunity. But this chart-wise is looking amazing. Progression-wise, how we finally starting to change trend. And now that we even matched it up with the March drop, I'm even more happy with where we're starting to get in. Now, the question is, does this little drop happen from here? Do we still go chase that 42? Because I think they're going to send the price very close to that death cross. They're going to send it there. It's going to be right there in that region over there. And then something's going to happen. Either a crazy pump through it or we're going to have that strong reaction down. Remember, everyone is expecting the drop. Everyone's expecting the drop.
Let's
which means that
as to when the golden cross is the death cross is going to come. So bring the moving averages back.
Cool. So the way I worked it out this morning is if we continue in this, the next 3 days, the next 3 to 4 days is when we can get that cross. Maybe 5 days in that region, but we can see how we're tapering down. So if we stay in this region, this will keep tapering down. This will keep tapering in this. Do you see how it's going to be gentle? It's not even a
Okay, hold on.
A sharp cross.
What date is that?
The 20th.
So I'm saying it's the 22nd, 23rd. It needs a bit more time. 22nd, 23rd. So
Cool.
Be careful. Be careful 1 week before the 27th, the 22nd and 23rd of June. That's when you got to be super careful.
Yeah. And then that's when we'll be there to tightening everything up. The goal now is we know that the market is looking to do something to creep up to that stage. Now, does it creep up straight from here and go straight to that region and hover there until that obvious cross happens or anything happens, and then down to our zone where we want to get in? Or do we drop into our zone first and then make our way up to that zone? Remember, when we get these buys and we make our way up to that zone, we are going to be very much tightening up on those stop loss. We're going to be secure with it as well in case there is a huge reaction and there's a big trend or sort of reversal or whatever. But this is still my buys. This is still my big key areas. Now, if the reaction happens on the cross, that is where I want to ladder in some long-term buys. And that's on the reaction, on that little, we saw it now what happened on the previous cross. That reaction is where I want to be, because this is showing us clearly that the damage has been done. The damage, we've already had a huge pullback in them. The damage, these are delayed indicators. They're not new indicators. They're not giving you clear sight now. It's just crossing. Right now, the moving averages is just showing you all the damage that happened on the big dump a month ago. That's how delayed they are. It's showing us data a month ago now. Now it's only showing that it's past tense. It's not what's happening right now.
When are we going to do some more coin panel? When are we going to do some more orders with coin panel? Are you ready to put through some orders, or is this not the right time to put the order in yet?
Yeah, so what we can do, so I'm going to go through some of the coins now as well, on where I'm stocking up for 6 month to yearly holds. And all of those now we're going to get put up then on coin panel as well. I'll get that set up, and I can basically, I don't know what's the best way to present it to everyone. If I maybe screen share or screenshot all of them today, or all the orders that I'm putting in, and we put on the show tomorrow. Or
tomorrow, what we'll do is let's put the actual orders in if we see that it's happening. Quickly, we have a super chat from this guy called Zach Kaltum, and he says, my wife's throwing me out until I get into sniper school. So community, I think let's do this. Let's have a vote and decide whether we want Zach to be without a wife or whether we want Zach to be without a wife. Tell us in the comments and smash the like button. If you think Zach should be thrown out of his house, then don't smash the like. And if you do think that he should be allowed into sniper school and allowed to be back home, smash the like button.
Well, the wife must remember that he is in this to make wife-changing money. So I think the decision has to be that's your pretty thing. So
we got a super chat from Angel Matos, $500. Angel, man, thank you, but we don't need this. Or lady or man, I don't know. But we don't need the money. Thank you, but thank you.
Sure.
Before we carry on with the charts, I picked up this article. And it says the SEC has no plans to regulate Bitcoin in 2021. Now, the big story about this is that the SEC actually doesn't regulate Bitcoin because Bitcoin is not a security. Bitcoin is a commodity, property in the United States. So I think what they're referring to here is that there's no plans to look at a Bitcoin ETF in 2021, which is bad news. It's bad news. It's bad news for crypto. There's no other way to look at it. It's bad news for crypto. But if you read the article even closer, what it says is so the SEC has released its 2021 regulatory agenda and has left Bitcoin and cryptocurrency out. Instead, its focus is on short selling, a topic that has grown into the heated debate in the wake of a meme stock craze with GameStop and AMC theaters. So what they're saying here is they're saying that the SEC, instead of regulating Bitcoin, which is about to take over the world, which they can't really regulate because it's not under their jurisdiction anyway, they are focusing on regulating where the hedge fund managers got smashed by the retail investor. Because that was the one time where the retail investor smashed the hedge funds. That is what the SEC are focusing on.
They're still angry about it.
I mean, wake up, guys. This is the SEC is supposed to protect the retail investor. No. They're protecting the funds that got liquidated by the retail investor in the GameStop thing. Exactly. Watch out for that.
They don't care about you. That's the whole understanding. So, okay, cool. So we've been through Bitcoin. I'm waiting for that zone still. 37, 38, 500 is my laddering zones. For the longer, I see that being the entries that we hold for the next 6 months to a year, to be honest. This is where I really see us going. Right now, until a bearish line is crossed, I'm bullish. We know it. I raise the emotion from where I am. There's my bearish line. Simple. Until then, this is showing me beautiful entries for the longer term. And you can see all my charts now looking at dailies. Now, looking at that dominance, we are starting to trail back down on the dominance now. Now, yesterday, what we did see was we made the higher high, but we knew we had bearish divergence. So now this was a very strong candle that came down now. And what I'm starting to see now is the alts are starting to get 1 or 2 pops. I see Chainlink just popped now. I saw DOT popped yesterday. So we're starting to get these little pops. And the thing is, all these damn coins are over 50% still on special. I'm looking at, even if the pump from the alts, you were saying next month or the month after, you see the pump from the alts, right? That's your thoughts, right?
Last week I said, you missed Kusama, buy DOT. DOT was trading at $19. I said to you guys, you missed Kusama, buy DOT. $19. What's DOT trading at today?
At $24.
So that was
negative 25.
Easy 25 to 30% in this kind of market. Easy.
In a market that's not growing huge. And that's a big thing. But now exactly this now. I'm expecting Bitcoin to grow for the next few months now. But I'm not expecting it to massively just create these huge candles. It's that slow growth that we got from the similar to the March drop. Slow, gradual growth, up and down, little shake events. And this is where I'm getting to the point now where I'm getting into these alts now for the long-term holds. I'm getting into these alts now at these levels now. Why? Because I see Bitcoin creeping slowly. Are the alts going to outperform Bitcoin right now? No, they're not. But they're still going to grow slowly with Bitcoin, which means we're still getting them at really good specials now. And when it's time for the alts again in the next month, we are sitting right at the bottom of that cycle. Guys, remember, a lot of the people came into crypto now when the market was already 70% up. Everything was up 70%. Now you're getting in the market where everything is 50% down, 60% down. I'm starting to let it, because Ran, what was the best way that you made money in this market? Was getting good entries on the coins and hodling them, right? The good coins. It was all about that entry which you could hold for a year, 2 years, 3 years. You never had to sell because you got that right entry that was literally, and that's where we're sitting right now at these areas.
Let me say this. Depends how big your balls are. Okay, depends how much guts you got. If you have guts to take 1 or 2% of your portfolio, and I'm repeating this, 1 or 2% of your portfolio, then start looking for narratives. Okay, because again, if this market runs, it's going to run quickly. I'm not saying it is going to run. I'm saying if you think it's going to run. I think it is going to run. So what am I doing? I'm starting to look for narratives. What are going to be the big narratives now? Well, the first one, having seen what's happened to Kusama, is DOT. So I'm going to be buying DOT. Right?
Of course.
The next narrative that I'm going to be looking at is Cardano. Like, you want to start getting into Cardano projects because smart contracts are coming in August. I have confirmed this with their CTO. Smart contracts fully functioning smart contracts are coming in August. So you buy Cardano.
Right. What would you say about this list? Everything's on special right now and on really good special for the next year, few months, year, 2-year holds. That list over there. There, do you see it on the HODL portfolio there? Bitcoin, Ethereum, DOT, Cardano, BNB, Chainlink.
So yes, I agree with your list, but I want to say something. That's a very conservative list. What I would do is I would take that list and I would read between the lines in that list. Now, what I mean by read between the lines in that list, you want to be buying the narratives after the big things. So for example, which DEXs are going to win on Polkadot? Who's going to be the Uniswap of Polkadot? Okay, now we've got a few. We think PolkaSwap, we think Polkadex, we think maybe Matrix Swap, which is launching soon as well. That's a very small percent of your portfolio goes there. Okay, another one, Cardano. We know the narrative's going to happen if the market continues to run, because Cardano is a decentralized green blockchain. Okay, if that's the case, what are you going to buy? You're going to buy Cardano, but then you're going to buy the DEXs on Cardano. So who are the DEXs on Cardano? There's CardSwap, there's Matrix Swap, which is a derivatives exchange. You're going to buy the oracles on Cardano. You're going to buy Charlie 3. You're going to buy Charlie 3. You're going to buy
the wallet, Gero. What's your thoughts on Gero?
I mean, we haven't spoken about Gero wallet for a while.
Here we go. If you want to share it, Jack.
I mean, look, for me, but again, guys, I'm not telling you to buy this because
no. This is my long term. I've been laddering in actually since this morning on Gero for the longer term holds. And look at this chart and look how much we have. We know that over time we complete the cups, and over time it's a good project. It's really cool. I've been reading up on it. The wallet sounds damn interesting and what they're trying to bring. And the way I think of it and the way I see it, this coin went to $1.1 and we're sitting at $23. We're literally sitting from the top that it made 78%. On a discount where I'm taking small portions. I'm looking, what do you do with your profits now? When you start making profits now on these trades and these things are done, I'm starting to use these profits and starting to ladder in on some good longer term holds. I think we need to be filling our longer term holds with good entries, because when does these entries come again? We know when the market turns bullish in 6 months down the line. So it's difficult to get these entries. It's so hard to get an entry that you can leave for 2 years. It's really, really tough. Same with Charlie. I saw the chart this morning. Look how we've broken trend. It's looking, we are at such a special there from the highs. We are sitting literally percentage-wise 65% off from the previous high and where we're sitting over there. And this was just my normal little fibs on that. But at the end of the day, they're good platform. Well, they're under good platforms, and obviously they're cheap right now. And I'm just taking some profits and I'm just laddering in on some of these coins.
Let's call these ones, let's call them the gambling money, because, if the market goes up, you're going to make a fortune of money on these. If the market doesn't go up, you're going to lose all your money on these ones. So it's got to be a very, 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 very small part of your portfolio. But you've got to learn to read narratives. You've got to learn. Someone said to me, reading narratives in crypto is like seeing around the corner. It's like having an ability to look around the corner. That's what it is. That's what you want to be doing.
Cool. So let's get in here quick. I think for the next 7 minutes, I'm going to bomb through these quickly. Let's just get the good understanding of where the charts are showing us with these coins. I am using those two shopping lists, the gem, your safe gems, your R-weaves and that. I got those. And obviously I got the main shopping list which I focus on. The first thing that I want to show you guys quickly is the total. Remember we spoke about it yesterday. And this is where I see the alt starting to wake up a little bit. Was Bitcoin was breaking higher highs, but the damn market cap wasn't doing anything. And now we're starting to break the trend for the market cap. So this is a good sign that the whole market, yes, Bitcoin's waking up, but the whole market's starting to wake up a little bit as well and starting to react to it as well. So this was a very key indication that we did need from the market. Having a look at the total too, that we've broken out a trend, and you can see how we're starting to trail up. We're actually making, it was very close to the higher high. So I want to see that increase for the next day or two, but we are breaking trend. We're starting to progress. We've had nothing from the total too, which means the alts are sleeping, but we know what this is. This is not sleeping. This is called accumulation. This is where whales are buying every single damn dip, and they're getting these. What is a whale saying when he sees half these coins at 60-70% special, especially the damn good ones? I think they're buying the exact same the way they're buying Bitcoin is buying the specials. So looking now at Ethereum, guys. Now I'm going to zoom out here quickly and show you guys. This is my HODL coins, the ones that I'm stocking up for the next 6 month to year holds. We'll worry on targets later. These are the targets. They're not wrong, these targets. These targets always play out. We will see as we progress. But this is where I see really good stock up zones. How do I know that? Because every time the price goes there, it bounces out. When it comes down, it bounces out. When it comes down, it bounces. That's accumulation. That means the whales are buying those bounces. They are the ones buying those dips. So where I'm looking at for my huddle is anywhere that I can get Ethereum between $2,000 and $2,400. I am buying every dip that goes into that with a little portion. Now, what am I saying? I'm not saying I'm buying my whole damn huddle portfolio and getting everything ready now. I still have a lot in the market, but I am making sure that I have cash all the time. And every time we are getting the dips in the zone is where I'm stocking up on these dips. So between $2,000 and $4,000 on Ethereum, I'm definitely stocking up. On DOT, we were speaking about DOT now. DOT has just made that little breakout, the Coinbase listing. The thing is, we've made progression, but there is going to be reaction to this death cross. On this little reaction, either it's going to be before or it's going to be when it happens, there's going to be a dip. And that's the dip that I want to get in on these coins. So DOT, same thing. $19 to $21, $22. I'm stocking up a little bit more for my HODL portfolio. You can see my targets, guys. We will see at a later stage when I'm bullish. I'm very bullish, and we'll come back to this at a later stage. But you can see the targets that we've been talking about 2 months ago when everything was bullish. We'll get there. The main thing is I'm focusing on getting these damn bars right at the bottom. I'm focusing on getting the bars when we were in this range. That's where I want to be getting the bars, not when we were buying at those zones over there. So DOT, very good. $19, $22 is my stock up zone. Cardano, there we go. Cardano, anywhere between $1.2, $1.4 in that region. Every time we top there, I'm just topping up with a little bit more Cardano, a little bit more, because that was a big drop. It's over 50% from the previous highs on Cardano. BNB, anywhere BNB between $270 to the $320. We haven't made higher highs there yet. I can see that coming back. This is my huddle buys. Buy the dip, little bit as we progress. I'm stocking up for 6 month, 1 year holds. 270, 320 in that zone for BNB. Chainlink, it's finally starting to break out. If I can catch anywhere Chainlink, $19, $23, I am buying those dips. You can see the targets, guys. This is the normal targeting that we have. And it may seem unrealistic now. We'll talk again. We'll talk again in a few months. We'll see where we're sitting. Now, that's that one list. And the next list that I want to bring in, Matic. Anyone between $1.2, $1.45 in that region, I am topping up on any dips that come in. Little bit. One thing we have learned in this market is always keep a cash section. Always. Keep some cash. Because anytime something crazy happens, that's where we take advantage. But I'm laddering in on any of these. 1.2, 1.4, Matic. Look at Ruin. Ruin is an absolute special. I can't believe how much down Ruin actually is. And it's a good coin, right, Ran? What's your thoughts on Ruin?
It's one of my favorite coins.
65% down. So as an investor, I'm not talking about short-term trades now. As an investor, that's a damn special. We're at these zones.
The tokenomics on Rune are the best tokenomics in, I think, the whole world. There is no better tokenomics than Rune. Rune has the best tokenomics in the industry. The more the protocol is used, the more tokens have to be locked up to stake, to secure the network. And I mean, it's huge. It's huge. It's absolutely huge. It's ridiculously huge.
That's a special, and I'm buying little bits as we get in there. So anywhere 7.5 to the $9 region, I'm buying a little bit more as we progress. Just consistently buying the dips as they come in zone. Luna has done absolutely zero since this whole drop. Luna is coming off of 75% down from its all-time high, right?
Okay, let's talk about Luna. This is so important. I had a chat with the team actually last night. So Luna is an ecosystem. You got to think of Luna like a blockchain, like an Ethereum. It's not necessarily a blockchain, but it's you got to think of it like a blockchain. It's an ecosystem. Now, what you need to do is you buy Luna, you buy it, and you stake it using the Luna wallet, which is called Terra Station. And then you get airdrops, and significant airdrops, not small, tiny airdrops, significant airdrops of every single one of the projects that gets launched on the protocol. So, for example, I had some of my Terra or Luna staked, and I got Anchor Protocol, and I got Mirror Protocol, And I keep getting these airdrops, and they're not like small airdrops. They are significant, more money than I would have invested in the protocol itself if I was offered the chance to invest. So don't sleep on it. And I know that now in June, there's a whole lot of different, they take a snapshot of who's staking and they give them tokens. So again, I had a long chat with them last night. I think that this is one of the ones that you have to be buying. But again, everything depends on whether Bitcoin is going up or Bitcoin is going down.
Okay, Ram, but can I ask you the question? In the next year, do you see Bitcoin higher than where it is now?
Obviously.
So then?
Exactly.
So we're worried about these little dips now, but we're already catching things for 60, 70% off price. Are you bullish for the next year to 2 years?
But
That's the.
But you know what I'm worried about? I'll tell you what I'm worried about. I'm worried about the community getting burnt. I'm worried about a lot of people take what we say very, very, very literally, and they put their money in because Run mentioned the word Luna on the show, and then what happens is it goes down and they can't take the loss, and then they blame us and they say, "But you told me to get in." That's what I'm trying to protect us against.
The difference though, Ran, is people don't understand right now. They think that they have to trade their money. They don't understand that buying the right protocols and invest in the right product is where you actually make a good amount of money in this market. They think they have to trade it. They think they have to get in and out and become these sort of things. But that's for a certain percent of your portfolio. To be investing in these things, you investors. This is what we are getting, and this is where the money is made. And what I'm also doing, as you're speaking about it now, all of these ones that I'm starting to ladder in, and I'm looking for 6-month holds, I'm staking them. I'm starting to get the things I can earn more coins. I can earn more this. They are my 6-month to yearly holds. I'm staking them, making some extra coins, and end of the day, it's not just Hong Kong coins that we are just getting into at any point. They're good coins. So I understand that. I understand there is certain percentages of your portfolio. Have some for trading to always trade with, but the rest I'm investing. And you know, as much as no one says, if you had Bitcoin at $10, if you had flipping Ethereum at $5, if you had all of these coins, you'd understand what we're talking about now. And this is what I wanted to do. That's where you make true money. I know so many people that made money by just holding the coins and actually got the right coins at a good price on a really hard time frame and held them. So I think, let me go on quickly. I see we are going with time. And if you don't mind there, Ran, we need to choose. I did say that I'll be choosing some winners today. I think let's choose another 2 winners for the Monday sessions. And I think let's choose at least 2 winners for the sniper school. We haven't given a proper sniper school entry.
Okay.
Let's do it. I think go through that. Let me go through these quickly. Let's give some love to the
Michael Stewart Battle. You're in. What you need to do is you need to get hold of, you need to go to my Twitter, and you need to go to Sheldon's Twitter, and you need to DM us that your name is Michael Stewart Battle, and then you're in. You're in for Monday Sniper School.
Awesome. Okay, guys, Solana. Next one. Solana anywhere $29, $33. I'm buying the dips. Buying little dips, little bits. Looking to stake. Can you stake Solana?
I don't know.
Okay, we'll have a look. We'll get into that another day.
Yes. Sorry, you can. You can definitely stake to validate, be part of the validation network. Yeah, definitely.
EGLD, as an investor, currently sitting 65% down. Anywhere, $75, $85. I'm buying the dips on EGLD. Kusama. Anywhere I can get Kusama, I'm going to wait. It's had a strong reaction. So like we said, we're not just going to FOMO in. If I get my special, this is where I'm laddering up. $270 to $330. That's my laddering zones. You can see all the higher targets. We got the targets, but I'm looking for the entries. Arweave. Anyway, I can get Arweave between $11, $14 in that region. I'm buying those little dips as we progress.
You're dreaming there's no way it's going there. You're dreaming there's no way it's going there.
What? Arweave?
$11, no chance.
Okay, well, it's there. But if it does, I'm buying. Who said if it does? But if it does, what happens if Bitcoin has a 10% drop now? Of course it's gonna.
Yeah.
Because the dominance is not there. So if Bitcoin goes to 37 or 36, of course we can get those specials. $11, $12, anywhere in that zone, I'm stocking up on Arweave. Look at Uni. If I can catch Uni between $17 and $20, $21, I'm stocking up on the specials. We're not making higher highs on any of these alts yet. The possibility to make lower lows is very high. We're not showing progression. We're showing progression on Bitcoin, but the alts are still showing that they're not there yet. So any pullback that happens on Bitcoin, it's going to pull the alts quite strong. And that's where I want to capitalize, because we're going to have, doesn't matter if it takes another month for that dominance to get to 50. When we have the reversal in dominance and Bitcoin's bottomed, wherever it is, if that was the damn bottom, we're going to have a strong bounce from the alts to try to recover from what this big loss down here. So Uni, $17, $21, and the graph, GRT. Anyway, 50 cents, 65 cents. I'm buying this. That's a damn special. This one is a huge special. Let's have a look at this one real quick.
Sham, year in. Teach me to
80%.
Forever.
Sweet.
Sham, year in Sniper School. DM me on Twitter and Sheldon on Twitter, and we'll get you in.
Cool. And then, guys, the last two, there's two that we're going to give for the Monday sessions. We'll give them live on Twitter now. We'll retweet the names and get that all out there. So, guys, I've just gone through all the coins. And the main thing of today is we keep going through the shorter term. We've been zooming into the market. That's great. But I'm at that point now. If I have a look at this, the graph is 80% down from its all-time high. As an investor, as a 6-month holder, a year holder, I'm buying little bits on every single damn dip. And I'm stocking up for the longer term holds. And a lot of these coins are on such great special right now. And guys, it may not sound like anything now, but by buying, laddering in at these zones, firstly, even if you bought higher, a lot higher in the thing, you're averaging your buys down, which you don't understand. But you'll see what holding good protocols in this market does for you on 6-month holds, 1-year holds. I've actually made the most money by doing that in this market. Trading was for me to make more money to actually do that. Why do I trade? So that when I make profit, I can go buy the long-term holds. Then I trade again. When I make profit, what do? I go buy longer-term holds. I make profit. It's the same thing. That's the only reason why we trade and why we have long-term holds. But ideally, we just want a big HODL portfolio. That's what we want. And we always want to make sure that we have liquidity to get any great specials that come at any single point. Same as Bitcoin was 60K. When it dropped down to 30K, Michael Saylor's buying again. He already bought at 22, but guess what? It's another special. He buys again. And then when it comes down again to the thing, he buys again. Do you see how he buys the dips and the specials every time? And this is the concept that we need to get in. Don't be trading more than 30%, 40% of your portfolio. Put them in good HODL portfolios and trade that other certain amount to generate more money to add to that HODL portfolio. So I think that's it for today, Ran. It's just a bit of changing session, bit of change of mindset, buddy.
Zach, you're in, bro. You're in. So DM me on Twitter and DM Sheldon on Twitter. Prove that you are Zach Kaltum and you're in. And there was another one, and I lost the super chat. Oh man, I lost the super chat. There was one super chat. Damn. All right, let's leave it at that. Sheldino, you're going to be back here later. You're going to be talking about portfolio strategy.
Yeah, I'm currently working on it now. So we'll get updated with the tile and the topic and all of that.
Amazing. So there will be a 10 a.m. EST show. Guys, I'm off to go and see Volcano Mountain in El Salvador to go and meet the president. I will see you guys
Exciting, buddy.
I'll see you guys again on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram. The accounts are in the description. Otherwise, you're in good hands with Sheldino. We'll see you guys later on today.
Cheers, everyone.
Until then, if you're trading, what do we need to do? We need to trade well, my friend.
Crypto Banter is a social podcast for entertainment purposes only. All opinions expressed by the hosts, guests, and callers should not be construed as financial advice. Views expressed by guests and hosts do not reflect the views of the station. Listeners are encouraged